Okay. The monthly salary of an average person is 15,000. The central angle of the given sector representing his expenses on food and house rent on a pie chart is 60 degrees. So food and house rent, where is food and house rent? The central angle of the given sector representing his expenses on food and house rent on a pie chart is 60 degrees. Where's food? Food and house rent. Okay, what is it? 60 degrees. The amount he spends on his food and house rent is dash. Okay, that we have to find. Then the pie chart gives expenditure in percentage on various items and savings of a family for a month. Study the pie chart and answer the questions. Okay, let's see the pie chart first. So it's given for education, education for children, 15%. He spends 15% for education. He spends 25% on food. He spends 10% on clothes, 15% on 15% he doesn't spend, 15% he saves, 20% on others, miscellaneous expenses, 5% on transportation, and 10% on house rent. Okay, so you can see expenditure and savings here. Savings is 15%. So the rest of it is expenditure. 85% is expenditure. Okay, savings 15%. Rest of it is expenditure. 20% miscellaneous expenditure, 5% transport, 5% is spent on transport, 10% is spent on house rent, 15% is spent on education, 25% is spent on food, 10% is spent on clothes. Okay, so add 20, add the others, 20 plus 5, 25, 35, 40, 50, 65. Am I adding it incorrectly? 75. It should be 85, no? Because only 15% is savings. 20, 25, 35, 40, 50, 75, 85. So 85% expenditure, 15% savings. So 85, 50, 100. Expenditure and savings together is your income, right? நீங்க என்னெல்லாம் செலவு பண்றீங்களோ all your expenses plus your savings is your income. Because how will you, from where do you get money? Income. What will you do with your income? You will spend, you will save. Your expenses and your savings together is your income. Okay. Okay, so here the question is the amount he spends on his food and house rent. Food and house rent. What's the central angle? 60 degrees. See here, food and house rent. What's the central angle? 60 degrees. Together they're given. Together it's given. Food is here, house rent is here. They're two different sectors, but together the central angle is 60 degrees. And they want you to find the expense on food and house rent together. So what's the central angle? 60 degrees. 60 degrees out of 360 degrees into 15,000. Because that's the monthly salary, that's his income. Income is a total, like 360 degrees is a total angle around the center. 360 degrees is the total angle. So what corresponds to 360 degrees? 15,000. Why? Because 15,000 is his total income. Adalenda he can spend and save. So like 360 degrees is a total angle around the center point. 15,000 is the total money. Okay, so how will you find? The answer in this dash is amount spent on food and house rent is equal to 60 degrees out of 360 degrees into 15,000. So 15,000 divided by 6. So 25. 25 into 6 is 150, 00. So rupees 2,500. Amount spent on food and house rent is 2,500. On which item the expenditure was maximum? On which item the expenditure was maximum? See the percentage. See the percentage. Where is it? Where is the expenditure maximum? 25% on food. Minimum? Transport. Transport, because only 5%. Expenditure on which item is equal to total savings of the family? Yeah, education, correct. So savings 15% and education is also 15%. So expenditure on which item is equal to total savings of the family? The expenditure on education. The expenditure on education and the savings is the same. Expenditure on which item is equal to the, I think, okay. Expenditure on which item is equal to the total savings and house rent? Expenditure on which item is equal to total savings and house rent? What is total savings? 15. House rent 10. So 25. Food. Food. Expenditure on which item? On which one item? The expenditure on which one item is equal to total savings and rent together. Total savings 15%, rent 10%, 15%, 25%. Now this 25% together is equal to which expenditure? You can see their food. Okay. If the monthly savings of the family is 3,000, what is the monthly income of the family? Okay, there's a diff. So here it's given, I think, I don't know, like here it's given 15,000. Okay, let's just answer this question because it's given by your teacher. See, this presentation, I have not prepared any questions. It's all given by your teacher in school. So we'll just answer it. If the monthly savings is 3,000, what is the monthly income? Income, we understood. Income is everything together. Expenditure and savings together is income. Yeah. So 3,000 is what? 3,000 is savings. What's the percentage for savings? 1 minute. If the monthly savings, yeah, what is the percentage for savings? 15. 15% means what's the value here? 3,000. Monthly income, what will be the percentage? 100%, no. By X. You must construct the proportion. You must construct the proportion. See, 15% is what? What is 15%? Savings. And what is savings? 3,000. So what have you, in this fraction, what have you written in the numerator? Savings percentage. In the denominator, savings in rupees. Correspondingly, what should you find actually? The monthly income of the family. What is monthly income? That's 100%. So this is 15%. So here in the numerator, I should write 100%. In the denominator, X. Because we have to find the income. We have to find the income. By X. All right. Okay. So no. Madhyana itself, I was like laughing too much for all those, jokes. So So like this, we need to construct. All right. I'll repeat. 15% is what? Savings percentage. Okay. And 3,000 is savings in rupees. In the numerator, 100 percentage. So in the denominator, what will you get? The total. What is total? Total income. So cross multiply. 15x is equal to 100 into 3,000. X is equal to 100 into 3,000 divided by 3,000. So x is equal to 20,000. Therefore, write down monthly income is equal to rupees 20,000. Hasini, please take a screenshot of the question. Oh, I'll be sharing the image on WhatsApp. Okay. Yeah, please work. I'll come back. Yeah, answer this one. Yeah. இல்ல இல்ல Yeah, answer this one, children. Don't copy the question, just work the answer. Correct? We are not calculating the values now. Okay. So if you write an angle in the numerator, it should be divided by 360 only. Okay, so number of students interested in maths. What's the central angle for maths? 126 by 360 into the total number of students, 2000. 126 degrees is the central angle for maths by the total 360 degrees into the total number of students, 2000. We won't calculate now. We'll go to the next one. Take down this. Done? Done? So 20%, 45%. Then what is the percentage for this sector? The percentage for this sector will be 100 minus 65. 35%. Correct? 20 plus 45. 100%. 20 plus 45, 65. 100 minus 65, 35% is for Sushant. Okay. The pie chart shows a percentage breakdown of 1,000 votes in student elections. How many votes did Sushant receive? Correct. A. Okay, number of votes got by Sushant will be, what is the percentage for him? 35% by 100. Because for percentage, what is the total? 100. If you're writing an angle by 360, if it is 35 degrees, then it will be by 360 degrees. 35%. Then you should not write 360 degrees. Okay, so 35% by 100%, that's the total. If it is 35 degrees, then by 360 degrees. Into always the total number of votes here. So 1000. So since it's easy to simplify, I'm working this 350. Sushant receives 350 votes. Then what is the central angle of the sector showing the votes to Priyanka? Okay, so you can, if you want, construct a proportion for this. So for Priyanka, you'll have to find the central angle. Central angle for Priyanka is equal to, see here, for Priyanka, the percentage is 20%, right? Out of 100%. So it is what degrees by 360 degrees? For Priyanka, you should involve 4 quantities and they should be related. The numerators must be related, the denominators must be related. That's all. You must involve 4 quantities in which the numerators are related, denominators are related. Now, what is the relation? First fraction I wrote 20% by 100%. 20% is for 20% is the percentage for Priyanka. Out of the total 100% is equal to what is the total in terms of degree? 360 degrees. Then what is the degree for Priyanka? Degree for Priyanka by total 360 degrees, percentage for Priyanka by total 100%. Isn't it rhyming? Not rhyming, huh? No. You should, that means you're not even feel the rhyme there. Just feel the rhyme. What's the rhyme? In the numerator, they are the details for Priyanka. 20% for Priyanka, X degrees for Priyanka. In the denominator, it is total 100%, 360 degrees. For Priyanka. That's the total, not for Priyanka. Okay, you should feel the rhyme. What is the rhyme? What is the numerator? It is all for Priyanka. 20% is for Priyanka. X degrees also for Priyanka. X degrees is central angle for Priyanka. Denominator. Denominators. 100% total. 360 degrees total. It is rhyming, no? So this is a proportion. So this is nothing but, you can take away the degree and percentage and all that. So this is nothing but 20 by 100 is equal to X by 360. So X is equal to, I'll work here. So 100X is equal to 20 into 360. X is equal to 20 into 360 divided by 100. So 0, 0, 0, 0. X is equal to 72 degrees. X is equal to 72 degrees. Okay. Take on. Please understand and write down. Yeah. Take the table closer to you. Sit comfortably. Finished, Navneet? Okay, next one. Done, Harini? Yeah. Yeah, do this. You come back. Okay. What is the central angle of the sector showing the distribution of protein and other constituents? The distribution of protein and other constituents. What is the central angle of the sector showing the distribution of water? Inga, maybe it should have been marked protein and other constituents. That is okay. You can get a fraction. No, I'll do it. See, this is protein, this is dry elements. So I think when they say distribution of protein and other constituents, are they asking for everything? What is the central angle of the sector showing? Huh? Okay, we'll find the sector angle for all. What is sector angle for protein? Sector angle for protein is equal to 16 by 100 into 360. What is the sector angle for dry elements? Will be 14 by 100 into 360. Correct? And what is the sector angle for water? $70 by 100 into 360. The answer you get will be in degrees. Correct? Yeah, I'll leave the calculation. You can get a fraction. Write it as a mixed fraction, that's all. What happened?
I got 144 degrees for protein. But then 16 by 100 into 360. So 16 to then water will be so large.
What's your doubt? 16 into 360. So finally, you will get 57.6 degrees for this after simplifying. And 14 into 360. You will get, after simplifying, you will get 50.4.
Yes, 51.
See, for whenever it's given as a percentage, no, you should first add the percentages. 70 plus 14 plus 16. What is 16 plus 14? 30. 30 plus 70? 100. That's important. Inga total 100% varlena, appa and the central angles on total 360 varadu. Inga percentage na 100% varno. And one more thing is, see, when you simplify, do this and this, okay? Then don't cancel this 16 and 10 because just multiply 16 into 36 and divide by 10. You can just place the decimal point instead of multiplying and getting for 2 or 5 and again dividing. Don't do that. Cancel the 0 and 0. Then multiply 36 and 16. You will get 576. 36 into 16, you will get 576. By 10, 57.6. Similarly, next one, just cancel the 0 and 0. 36 into 14, because even if you cancel, you will get 2 sevens or 2 fives. Now what you should do, you should multiply and then divide by 5. Why multiply and divide by 5? So don't cancel. So just cancel the zeros. Then 14 into 36 is 504. Divided by 10, 50.4. Cancel 0 and 0. Oh, here you can cancel. That's fine. So 36 into 7. 36 into 7. 252. Now let's add everything. 252 plus 50.4 plus 57.6 is perfectly 360. What's it out?
No, I use the 70 by 100.
No, once again, are things clear now? Do you have any doubt now?
Because I got 18 into 8, then this is 144. First I did that, but then I realized that we have to do this together.
No, I the personality talks everywhere.
Our proportion which is the main proportion in the
Proportion தான். See here, proportion என்ன? For protein, if you want to do it using proportion, 14% by 100%. 100% தான் என்ன டோட்டல் தானே, அப்ப கீழே இங்க 360 degrees போடணும். அப்ப இதுக்கு என்ன degrees? 14% by 100% is equal to x degrees by 360 degrees. So cross multiply. 100x is equal to 14 into 360. X is equal to 14 into 360 divided by 100. See, same thing. It's not. Yeah, protein is not 14. No, protein is 16, right? Something 16. Okay, 16.
Mom,
Yeah.
Mom, I have a doubt, Mom.
Yes, yes.
Mom, can we also write it as data value by 360 into 100?
Data value for which one?
Mom, I am asking in general, Mom.
That's a general formula. Yeah, but here we don't know the data value, no?
So we are writing as the number by 100.
You cannot take that. That's what. See, formula like that is given, but that is when you know the data value. So here the data value should take the 16%. By the total is 100% into 360.
Okay, Mom. For finding the data value, this is the formula which you have used.
For finding the, no, this is the formula which you just mentioned to find the sector angle.
Okay, Mom.
Repeat the formula you said.
Data value by 360 degrees into 100.
Data value by 360 you cannot do. 360 when you
Percentage or total frequency by 360 degree into 100.
see, if the numerator is data value, then in the denominator you should have the sum of all the components into 360 to find the sector angle.
Okay, Ma'am.
Okay. Yeah, draw a pie chart for this one. Have a okay, make the table. Make the table, all of you.
Ma'am, we want to write the question now.
No, darling, but you have to write the question for this. For the answer, you have to write this table.
Okay, ma'am.
On the question for the question is the part. The question, the part of the answer now.
We have to give information.
Yeah.
The exact.
Yes. So Akshita, tell me how will you find the central angle? What's the value of the component?
Ma'am, 40 by 100, 360 degree.
See, 100 you will take when the numerator is a percentage.
Ma'am, 360 degrees.
No, you cannot.
Ma'am, the total of the value.
72.
72 into 360 degrees.
Correct. Yeah. And I'll tell you how to calculate. Listen to me. So 72 and 360, 72 ones are 72 ones are 72, 72 5 times is 360. Everywhere you do that, 72 ones are 72 5 times. 72 ones are 72 5 times. 72 ones are 72 5 times. So now 72 ones are 72 5 times. 40 into 5, 200 degrees. 12 fives are 60 degrees. 9 fives are 45 degrees. 4 fives are 20 degrees. And again, oh no, this is 7 by, after 9 is 7. 7. So 7 5 are 35. And 4 5 are 20. Complete this. Just come back. See, when you construct a pie chart, these details you should write. What details will you write when you construct the pie chart? Circle, then you will draw the radius like this, keep your protractor here, measure 200 degrees, right? 200 degrees will come here, 0, 10, 20, 30. This is 180. 200 will come here. This is 200. This is 200 degrees. And that is Hindi, right? So you should write Hindi. Inside this, you should write Hindi. Then English is 60 degrees. So like this, 60 degrees you must mark and write English there inside that. Like that you should go on. You should write the sector angle and the whatever the component represents. Yeah, we'll do these two and then go to the next chapter. You answer this? Oh, one second. Oh, this one.
This one.
Yeah, this question. Yeah, please try this. In which subject did the student score 105 marks? In which subject did the student score 105 marks? What is the total? 540 marks. Navneet, if the total marks obtained by the students were 540, the total marks is 540. So this exam was out of 540. If the total marks obtained by the students were 540, the total marks 540. Okay. What are the different subjects? Hindi, English, Maths, Social Science and Science. These 5 subjects. The total is 540. And the question is, in which subject did the students score 105 marks? In which subject did the students score 105 marks? How do you do this? See here. Okay, we'll just find the central angle. 105 marks, correct? Out of, you cannot put 360 in the denominator.
540.
By 540, 105 marks, by 540 marks. If you have percentage in the numerator, total percentage in the denominator. That part you're not getting. If you have percentage in the numerator, then in the denominator, total percent. See, it's out of 105, out of 540. 105 marks out of 540 marks. Into 360. So 0, 18 2s are 36, 18 3s are 3 1s are 3, 35 times. So 70 degrees. So which subject? Hindi.
So why not we do separate?
Then you are fine for everything, no?
It will be time waste.
Yeah.
But is that a correct way to do?
Yes, this is, yes,
It takes long.
the smart way to do.
That is a hard way. And this will save our time. This, if we do like this, it will save our time.
Yeah. What have I done here? What is the question? Well, ஏதோ ஒரு சப்ஜெக்ட்ல the student has scored 105 marks. ஏதோ ஒரு சப்ஜெக்ட்ல அந்த ஸ்டூடெண்ட் 105 மார்க்ஸ் வாங்கியிருக்கா whatever girl or boy. Which is that subject? How do we know which subject? 55 degrees இருக்கு 75 degree. I mean, இவ்வளோ ஆங்கிள்ஸ் இருக்கு சப்ஜெக்ட்ஸ் எப்படின்னு தெரியும். ஸோ நான் என்ன பண்றேன்னா இந்த 105 மார்க்ஸ்க்கு என்ன சென்ட்ரல் ஆங்கிள் நான் கண்டுபிடிக்கிறேன். இந்த 105 மார்க்ஸா இருந்தா அதுக்கு என்ன சென்ட்ரல் ஆங்கிளா இருக்கும்னு கண்டுபிடிக்கலாம். அப்ப அந்த சென்ட்ரல் ஆங்கிள் வச்சு சப்ஜெக்ட் சொல்லிடலாம்ல. ஸோ அந்த சென்ட்ரல் ஆங்கிள் எப்படி கண்டுபிடிக்கிறது? 105ன்றது மார்க்ஸ் தானே, பை டோட்டல் மார்க்ஸ் தான் போடணும். மேல என்னவோ அதோட டோட்டல் தான் கீழே போடணும். மேல 105 மார்க்ஸ் தான், கீழே வந்து டோட்டல் மார்க்ஸ் into 360. Why am I doing into 360? Because எனக்கு டிகிரி கண்டுபிடிக்கணும், பர்சன்டேஜ் கண்டுபிடிக்கணும்னா into 100 பண்ணுவேன். If you want answer in degree, you should multiply by 360. If you want answer in percentage, you should multiply by 100. Hundred and 5 marks மேல இருந்தா கீழே மார்க்ஸ் தான் வரும். 105 marks out of 540 marks. That only makes sense. That fraction thing can make sense. 105 marks out of 540 marks. Now what you want? You want central angle into 360 degrees. You want percentage into 100. No, I want central angle. So into 360. You want percentage into 100. That will give you the percentage. So into 360. 70 degrees in the answer. It was 70 degrees in Hindi. So in the subject 105 marks, Hindi la 105 marks. How many more marks were obtained by the student in mathematics than in Hindi? How many more marks were obtained by a student in mathematics than in Hindi? Mathematics is 90 degrees, English 70 degrees. So what's the difference? In central angle, 20 degrees is the difference. Okay. One minute. Difference. Listen carefully. Central angle for maths is how much? Central angle for maths is 90 degrees. What's the central angle for Hindi? Hindi 70 degrees. What is the difference? 20 degrees. How much more than a kekranga? So central angle is more by 20 degrees. Okay, now you have to find marks. Just wait. You have to find marks. Okay, so the marks scored more in which subject? Maths. Than Hindi. இதெல்லாம் எழுதுறதுலாம் அப்படி தான் ஹிந்தி. இது எதனால எழுதுங்க is equal to அது உங்க இங்கிலீஷ்ல என்ன எழுதிக்கங்க. இப்ப இங்க this is the main part. 20 degrees, right, is equal to 20 degrees out of 360 degrees into 540 marks.
30.
You got it? 20 degrees. Degree மேல போட கீழே டிகிரி தான் போடணும். 20 degree நிறைய இருக்கு. 20 degree நிறைய இருக்கு. Out of 360 degrees. இப்போ உங்களுக்கு என்ன வேணும்? மார்க்ஸ் வேணுமா? அப்ப into 540. Percentage வேணா into 100. Degree வேணா into 360. Marks வேணா into 540. ஏன்னா இங்க total is 540. Work this. So in the tables of 180, 182s are 183s are 60 marks.
60 by 2.
Sorry, 60 by
Answer is 30.
30. 60 by 2, 30.
First one.
Oh, I didn't write Hindi, no?
Yeah.
Okay.
Now we just marks to continue. மார்க்ஸ் வேணுமா படிக்கணும்.
So what is the question? Mathsல வந்து ஹிந்தி விட எவ்வளோ stop writing. Mathsல வந்து ஹிந்தி விட எவ்வளோ mark the student has scored. How much more has the student scored in maths than in Hindi? So we'll compare the central angles. Central angle for maths 90 degrees. Central angle for Hindi 70 degrees. So how much more? 20 degrees more. So 20 degrees by 360 degrees. And you want marks, how much more marks? So into 540. 20 degrees out of 360 degrees into 540. 30 more marks. All right. Examine whether the sum of the marks obtained in social science and maths is more than in science and Hindi. Okay. Social science and maths. What's the central angle? Social science 65 and maths is 90. So what's the total? 155. Science 80 and Hindi
30. 45-degree difference.
5. Now the question is examine whether the sum of the marks obtained in social science and maths is more than science and Hindi. Yeah, it is more. The marks the student has got in social science and maths is more than science and Hindi. Because that is evident from the central angles. Observe these two. You look at these two, I'll talk a little later. Write down till here. I'll just come back into 3 minutes. See, there are two ways, I told you. There are two ways. One is you can construct a proportion. Okay. Otherwise, you can work it like this. Okay. The third sub question is the sum of the marks. So social studies plus maths, okay? Here. Social studies plus maths. Social studies plus maths. Science plus Hindi. So we have done that here. Social studies, math, science, Hindi. 155, 150. Okay. So examine whether, yes, it is more. It is more. 155 is more than 150. So how much more? 5 degrees more.
5 degrees.
So if you have to find how much more marks, then how you
360 into
5 by 360 into 540. So how much more marks? If you have to find how much more marks, it will be how much more? More marks is equal to 5 degrees by 360 degrees into 540. So 182 times 183 times. 15 marks.
7
Oh my God, I'm not dividing
by
by 2.
2. By 2.
7.5 marks. 7.5 or 7.5. How much more marks for the third one? How much more marks? 7.5 marks more in science and maths when compared to science and in social science and maths when compared to science and Hindi. Finished?
Yes, ma'am.
So we'll just go through everything. How to find central angles? I'll talk. To find central angles, what you should do? The central for this question, the central angle for walk will be 9. What's the total? 9 plus 3? 9 plus 3, 12. 12 plus 12, 24. 24 and
30,
6, 30. 30. Yeah, the total is 30. Okay. So if we have to find the central angles, this is the procedure. 9 out of 30. You want to find central angle, no? So into 360. You want to find the central angle, you want the answer in degree, then into 360. You want the answer in percentage, then into 100. And this fraction should be meaningful. You should not write something in the numerator and something in the denominator. It should be meaningful. Now I'll tell you how it is meaningful here. Walk is equal to, the frequency is 9 out of a total of 30 into 360 because you want the answer in degree. Similarly, bike will be 3 by 30 into 360. You'll get the answer in degree. 6 by 30. See, sometimes the total will be given, sometimes total will not be given. You should add and find the total. If it is given in percentage, the total is 100. So when you multiply by 360, you can find the central angle, correct? Okay, that's one thing. The other thing is how to construct the proportion. So always remember when you write a fraction and multiply by 360, you will get angle. When you multiply by 100, you will get percentage. If you multiply by something else which shows marks or something, then the answer will be in marks. Whatever you multiply by here, that unit only you will get for the answer. The other very important thing which can be universally used is using proportion. Okay. See, for this itself, you can use proportion. Now, to find the center, proportion can be used for everything in pie charts. Now, I'll tell you how to find the central angle using proportion. How to find central angle using proportion. 9 out of 360. Sorry, 9 by 30 for walk. Okay, this is for walk. 9 by 30 is equal to
X by 360.
x degrees by 360 degrees. 9 out of 30 is x out of 360. See, this 30 is the total, 360 is the total. So if it is 9 for work, what is it in degrees? And in this question, we had to, the last sub question, we had to find, no, the second one, we had to find the second one in this one. In this question, the second subdivision, how many more marks in maths than Hindi? So compare the central angles. 20 degrees more in maths. 20 degrees more in maths. So you should find the corresponding value in marks. If it is 20 degrees more, how many marks more? Maths, the central angle is 90 degrees. Hindi, it is 70 degrees. So how much more? 20 degrees more. So 20 degrees more. Then it is 360 degrees. Then 540, because the total mass is 540. 360 means 540. Total in the denominator. Correct? Then how many marks? X marks. So when you work this, we'll get how many more marks he got in maths than in Hindi. This is the proportion. You can also invert the proportion and write. You can write the total in the numerator also. 360 degrees is the total, then 20 degrees. 540 is the total marks, then what is the corresponding marks? You can also write it like this. Okay. Cross multiply and simplify.
No, like directly, like multiply.
Okay, 1 minute. What did I write? 20 by 360 is equal to x by 540. Yeah, 0, 0. 2 ones are to 18 times. You can simplify. Now cross multiply. 18x is equal to 540 into 1. 540. X is equal to 540 by 18. 30. This is a fraction you can simplify. This is a fraction you can simplify. Then you should cross multiply. Yeah. Hasni, yeah, you hadn't enrolled into the classes when we did rational numbers. So I'm not sure because we are revising. I'm not sure if you can follow this. Okay. 2.45 is a dash decimal number. Terminating because it ends there. It's a terminating decimal number because it ends there. 2.45. 47.578. Recurring. Non-terminating, repeating. Because no, non-terminating. Non-terminating meaning not ending. Repeating means there's a pattern.
Yes.
47.578, 578, 578, it goes on like this. Yeah, you didn't do it correctly. We learned in the class here. Yeah, yeah.
I didn't write 100x minus.
Yeah, we'll do it now. That's why I took up this. Yeah, convert the rational numbers to decimal form. So convert the rational numbers to decimal form. You'll have to divide. To convert to decimal form, you should divide. 1 divided by 10. Okay. So 10. See, this is how I do. So that we have no confusion. So start division. 10, how many times? 1. So 10 zeros are, because 10 ones are is 10, right? So 10 into 0 is 0. So what's the remainder? 1 is a remainder. Then keep a point, add a 0. Because we have no other digits to bring down, right? 0. 1 by 10. Okay. Start the division. 10 ones are is 10. So 10 into 0 is 0. Correct? Now what's the remainder? 1 is a remainder. Next, what should you do? Bring the next digit down. There's nothing. So then what should you do? Keep a point, add a 0. Now 10 ones are 10, 0. So 1 by 10 is 0.1. Or if it's like 1 mark, you don't have to show the division process. You know 1 by 10, you'll have to shift the decimal point to the right. Sorry, to the left. So it is 0.1.
Mom,
Yeah.
Mom, can I see the answer?
Yeah, minus 3 by 6. Yes.
Mom, minus 23.333 goes on, Mom. It's a non-terminating repeating decimal.
Which one? C, yeah?
Yes, Mom.
Okay. Correct.
For the
Zero point
second one, it's minus 0.5, Mom.
23.
Correct.
And for the fourth one, it's 0.3 and 0.8 and 3 goes on, Mom.
70 by 3 is how much?
70 by 3 minus 23.3333. It goes on.
So how do you write that? 3 recurring.
Yes, Mom. Recurring, Mom. Bar
5 by 6?
0.8 and 3 recurring, Mom.
You can also write this as 23.333,
Yes, Mom.
or you can write this as 0.8338, but only 3 repeating like this.
Mom, I have a doubt, Mom. If the decimal is the terminating means, can we write it? If it's in the negative form, can we write it in the decimal form? The fraction. Can we take reciprocal and change it to positive? If it's possible. If it's a terminating number decimal. If the terminating decimal is in the negative form, can we take reciprocal and change it to the positive form?
No. If a number is negative, it will always be negative. You cannot make it positive. This is not exponents where, no. Here in rational numbers, if something is negative, it will continue to be negative. It cannot become positive.
Okay, ma'am.
Yeah. So 5 by 7 is nothing but 5 into 1 by 7, correct? What is 5 by 7? 5 into 1 by 7. So this is 5 into, what's the value of 1 by 7? 0.142857 recurring. So you just do the regular multiplication. 142857 into 5. You just multiply 142857 into 5. 5 7 are 35. 3 carried over. 5 are 25, 28, 2. 5 8 are 40, 42, 2, 4. 10, 14, 1. 21, 2, 7. Okay. So when you multiply these two, what are you getting? 714285. So here the bar is on top of how many digits? 6 digits. Here also it will be on top of 6 digits. And 0. If this
is not
exceed content book. No, she's not given anything from this chapter.
Leave it out. Block three. Block three. Find the rational number between.
Yeah, we'll do that. Yes. Then what else? Find the rational number between them. Which one?
That convert one.
Yeah.
And those things.
Yeah, Shrikant and Daniel.
Mom,
Okay. Yeah.
ma'am, can we also divide directly 5 by 7?
Yeah, nice question. But then if you can, if that is the procedure they're expecting, then they'll not give you the value of 1/7, no?
Okay, ma'am.
Because they've given you the value of 1/7, you should find the value of 5/7 using the value of 1/7.
Okay, ma'am. But both are the same value.
You'll get
right?
the same answer. Yeah, you'll get the same answer.
Okay, ma'am.
Volume, first volume, right?
It's not down here.
Okay. Yeah, go through this. Go through this one. Write all the integers between -5 and 5. You should write all the integers between -5 and 5. Between means you should not include -5 and 5.
5.
So it will be correct. -4, -3, -2, -1, 0, 1, 3, 4. Okay, I just said revise. Okay. Now, what are the different methods of inserting rational numbers between two rations? Equivalent number method and mean method. Equivalent mean method and equivalent number method and mean method. Yeah, work this one. You have the answer also here. Try this. Work and check the answer with my answer. Find three rational numbers between -3/5 and -1/2. Yeah. Using the equivalent mean method and the equivalent number method and mean method. Yeah. Okay, then we'll take a different question. Okay, it's one. If you want me to work, I have to take a different question. Okay, let's do this. See, sometimes in Exceed, no, the questions are crazy. Why 4/8? This is 1/2. If you have questions like this, you reduce it. 4/8, make it 1/2. You can do it.
We can multiply for them, then we can.
Yeah, you can. Yes.
No, because I got that. What -6/10 is -5/2.
You can expand the numerators by. Okay, we'll answer B. We'll insert four rational numbers between -4/5 and 2/3 using the mean method. Okay. A rational number between -4/5. Listen to me, don't write, and 2/3. is equal to add the two numbers minus 4 by 5 plus 2 by 3. Add and divide by 2. Add the two numbers and divide by 2. I'll tell you one thing, this is how it's given in exceed. What is divided by 2? Into 1 by 2, right? So you can just put that into 1 by 2 here, half of the sum of the two numbers. You can just do it like this.
And this is the mean.
This is the mean method. See, I'll repeat. Add the two numbers. Add the two given numbers. Minus 4 by 5 plus 2 by 3. Okay. Then you should divide by 2. Find the sum of the two numbers and divide by 2. So divide by 2 means what? Into 1 by 2. So put that here. 1 by 2 into the sum. You can just do it like this. 1 by 2, not 2 into, don't double it. Half of the sum. So this will be half of, take the LCM, 15. So into 3, into 3, into 3. So it will be minus 12 plus into 5, into 5, plus 10. So it is half of minus 2 by 15. 2 and 2 cancels, which is minus 1 by 15. So what have we found? Minus 4 by 5, sorry, minus 1 by 15 lies between these two numbers. There are many numbers that lie between these two. This is one number that lies between these two numbers. Okay, now to find, you have to find 4 numbers. Next. Now you have three numbers. Now you have 3 numbers. Now what are the 3 numbers you have? You have minus 4 by 3, minus 4 by 5, 2 by 3, and minus 1 by 15. Take any 2 numbers now. 2 by 3 and minus 1 by 15. Don't take what you already took. You've already taken minus 4 by 5 and 2 by 3. Don't take the same pair again. Take any 2 numbers. Tell me which 2? 2 by 3 and minus 1 by 15. So right. See, now these are the 2 numbers given in the question. Minus 4 by 5 and 2 by 3 given in the question. We found a new number minus 1 by 15. Using these 2 numbers, we found this number. Now take any, now we have 3 numbers. Take any 2. Don't repeat. Take any 2 numbers. So you said what? Yeah.
Can we do this? Plus 1 by 2 into 2 by 3.
Yeah. Don't. That's a going to be.
No, that one we have seen in algebra.
Don't open the bracket. This is the.
But can it be done with that? But can it be done with that?
A rational number between which 2 numbers you want to take? 2 by 3 and minus 1 by 15. What should we do? Is equal to half into
2 by 3
plus
plus
minus 1 by 15. So it will be minus 1 by 15. Plus minus 1 by 15. So it will be minus 1 by 15. You should add, not subtract. You should add. But plus into minus is minus. So minus 1 by 15. So it is half into LCM is 15 into 5 into 5.
10.
Minus into 1 into 1.
1. 9 points for 15.
3 3s are 3 5s are. So it is 3 by 10.
Now 3 by 10 is minus 2 by 15.
Yeah. So now what are the numbers you have with you? You have minus 4 by 5. You have 2 by 3. You have minus 1 by 15 and you have 3 by 10. Take any 2 numbers now.
Minus 1 by 15.
Minus 1 by 15 and 3 by 10. Okay. That's all.
Easy.
Ma'am, can you show the before slide?
Yeah. Now you want me to stop working so if you want.
These back, if they give 10 numbers, means we have to do. Yeah, use that equivalent. Yes, but no, in the equivalent translate do you need method only. Or they'll have to do both the methods. Or they'll have to take long, but mean method will come. But mean method will take very long.
Correct.
If they do 10 numbers, do with mean method. What? Then we have to do. Only for 2 months. And they have to work.
Completed.
Next slide.
10 numbers. 10 numbers. Three. Maximum.
Completed, no? Akshita?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Maximum 4. Only 2 months. They will bring exam. I will give this question.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. So now you should take two numbers.
Ma'am,
Yeah.
ma'am, I have a doubt, ma'am. In the
Yeah.
mean
Yeah.
method. Ma'am, in the book they have given that the answer for 3/7 and -2/5 is -29/70, ma'am. But they are again using it for the next same two numbers to find the between numbers, ma'am. We should do like that.
Where is your
Ma'am.
doubt? I mean, which slide?
No, ma'am, in our content book, ma'am, they have given a sum, ma'am. For that sum, they have given an answer, ma'am.
Tell me the sum. Which sum?
-3/5 and -2/5.
No, where is
The
it in
mean
the content book? Which page? Content book, which
Page
page?
number 13, ma'am, mean method.
Okay. I saw that. Yeah.
For -29/70, again they are for finding the numbers between -3/7 and -2/5. They are multiplying that number again for the next two numbers, ma'am. We should do like that. Like -3/7 plus -29/70, like that we should do again.
Yeah, because they want you to find if you have to get, you should repeat the process. Like if you want four numbers, 4 times you should do.
For the same question, you should apply that same answer for 2 times. For the
Correct. Yeah. If you want four numbers, 4 times you should do it.
Okay, ma'am. Ma'am, after this, can you show how to do this in equivalent method? Ma'am, I have forgotten.
Yeah, we'll do it. Yes. So now how many numbers we have? We have 4 numbers. How will you find one more number? -1/2 into 3/10 minus 1/15 plus and into -1/15. So it will be -1/15. So just continue like that. Then that will give you one new number. So now you have so many numbers. Pick any two numbers. You shouldn't have used that earlier. That's all.
Maximum how many numbers they will give to find?
In this method, very reasonably 2 or 3 they can ask you. Otherwise, it's too much.
100. And sorry to that is
Okay. Now for the same question, if you have to, for the same question, -4/5 and 2/3, -4/5 and 2/3, we'll insert rational numbers using the equivalent number method. This you can insert how many ever you want. It's faster. So what's the LCM of 3 and 5? 15. So -4/5 into 3 by 3. Okay. This is the equivalent number method. The LCM of the denominators is 15. So you know this procedure. This one is not new to you. So write both the fractions, not fractions, write both the rational numbers with the denominator 15. Find the LCM of the denominators and write both the rational numbers with denominator 15 like this. Now look at the space in the numerator. Minus 12, 10. Oh, so many numbers again. Minus 12 and 10, minus 12 and 10. Minus 11, minus 10, minus 9, minus 8, minus 7, minus 6, minus 5, minus 4, minus 3, minus 2, minus 1, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. By 15. So many numbers you can write. You want 100 numbers? If you want 100 numbers, what you should do? Minus 12 by 15. Increase the space in the numerator. If you want like many more numbers by 150, increase the space in the numerator. But you should maintain the same denominator. If the denominator changes, then you cannot. Any number. You can multiply by like this. It will give you this.
You can multiply by 0. But we multiply by 0 by 0. The base is 0.
You're losing the value, right? You should not do anything. You should multiply. See, we are multiplying by 1 everywhere. When you do into 100 by 100, you're multiplying by 1. Everywhere. Into 3 by 3 means you're multiplying by 1. You are multiplying by 1 everywhere. So you cannot multiply by 2, 3, 0. You didn't understand what I said.
We can't multiply by 2, 3, 4. But with other numbers,
What other number?
Like 100.
See? They can multiply by? What do I say now?
Like same denominator.
What is 100 by 100? 1. What is 3 by 3?
See 1.
What is 5 by 5? We are multiplying by 1. You cannot multiply by 0. We are always multiplying by 1. Only when you multiply by 1, you're not changing the value of the given number. It looks like 100 by 100, but what is the value of 100 by 100? 1. 1000 by 1000, 1. You're always multiplying by 1. So this will be 1000 by. So see the space in the numerator. This is minus 1200. This is plus 1000. So minus 1999, minus 1998, 997, so many numbers. So you can use the equivalent number method to insert as many rational numbers you want between two given rational numbers. This is very fast. Mean method, they'll ask you only to insert, they'll ask you to insert only 2, 3, maximum 4. Beyond that, it will become very tedious. Not Hasti, sorry. Who asked me this? Akshita, this is the equivalent number method. You understood?
Yes, ma'am. What if you want to find more numbers in this, ma'am? Equivalent method. This method, if you want, we need to do if you want to find more numbers between these two.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. You can insert now so many numbers.
Like how, ma'am?
What is the numerator? Okay, let me take away this for you. This you understood till here?
Yes, ma'am.
LCM and then, yeah. Now, rational numbers. I'll just write some, okay? Some rational numbers between minus 4 by 5 and 2 by 3 are minus 11 by 15, minus 10 by 15. What's the numerator here? Minus 12. What's the numerator here? 10. What are the integers between minus 12 and 10? Minus 7, minus 10, minus 9, minus 8, minus 7, minus 6. All divided by 15 you should put, because the denominator is 15. Minus 7. Yeah.
Ma'am, for me screen is not visible, ma'am.
Akshita, for you?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, leave the meeting and rejoin Asmi.
Ma'am, why can't we put minus 12 by 15 and 10 by 15?
No, between. You should insert between these two numbers. So you cannot write the given numbers itself. What is this? So look at the numerators. The denominators are the same, 15. Numerators minus 12 to 10. So many integers are there, no? Minus 10, minus 9, minus 8, minus 7 by 15. Minus 9 by 15. You understood? You write so many numbers. Then 9 by 15. And if it is possible to simplify, you should simplify the numbers. You should not leave it like that. So if you write minus 10 by 15, you should simplify 2 by 3, minus 2 by 3. All right? Yeah. One more and we'll wind up the session for today.
One more section is there.
No.
Ma'am, it's not here. I mean, it's late for
Okay, so
now.
right. No, Akshita, you understood?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. That's it. That's what. With that, we'll wind up.
Happiness.
Okay, let me give you answer this question. The breadth of a box is between these two. What could be the breadth of a box is between this and this? What could be the what could the breadth of the box be? Okay. See, I'll tell you like this. The breadth of a box is between 10 centimeters and 15 centimeters. So what could be the breadth of the box? 14 centimeters. See, the breadth of a box is between 10 centimeter and 15 centimeter. So what can be the breadth? It can be 11, it can be 12, it can be 13, it can be 14. இது ஈஸியா புரியுது நமக்கு நம்பர்ஸ் 10 15 தான் புரியுது 10 க்கும் 15 க்கும் நடுவுல 11 12 13 so இதா இருக்கலாம். Between the breadth of a box is between these two numbers is between 10 and 15. So it can be 11, 12, 13, 14 or it can be 11.5, 11, whatever. இப்போ இது fractionல இருக்கு. So we should find a number between these two. Okay. A rational number between 3 by 4 and 3 5 by 48 is equal to half into 3 by 4 plus 3 5 by 48. You should just, the answer to this question is you should just find a rational number between these two numbers.
We can put also equal.
Yeah.
170 plus 40.
So
53 by 48. And 3 by 3, 9 by 48.
what's LCM?
48. 48.
How much? 329, huh? It's just inserting a number between these two numbers. You can use any method. You can use the mean method or equivalent numbers method.
I use equal.
Okay.
I 3 9 by 48.
Okay. Equivalent.
7.
Okay. 1 minute. Okay. The other method is, what is 3 by 4? 15 by 4. And what is 3 5 by 48?
145.
So what's the LCM of 4 and 48?
48.
48. So you should multiply this by
12.
Ma'am, 360 by 48, ma'am.
180 by 48.
So now see the space in the numerator. We have 149 by 48 and 180 by 48. So the breadth can be 150 by 48, 151 by 48, 152 by 48, 153 by 48. It's not one answer. You can get an answer, your friend can get a different answer. Can the breadth be 181 by 48? 179 by 48?
Yes, ma'am.
So you can use any number between these two numbers as a numerator by 48. Okay. Hasini, I'm actually concerned about you because this part you were not there. I think I don't mind if you're staying, but now the next concept also you were not here when I taught. I think you can leave the meeting and correct? Or you want to continue?
I will continue, ma'am.
Okay, that's fine. No, because since I'm revising, no, I'm not teaching anything. We are actually revising. We've already done all this. Since we're revising, I'm not explaining anything. So I'm just worried if you're finding it boring. Please don't do it in school. No, he uses the same textbook. How can you talk? Vida, இதெல்லாம் ஒரு doubt உனக்கு. See, you should ask doubts. இது ஒரு doubt ஸ்ரீகாந்தே அதை சொல்லல உனக்கு எதுக்கு? عشان دي نعمل I should rewire your mind. Yeah, 2 questions and we are winding up. Express as a rational number or express in the P by Q form. That's all. Please try these. Okay, the answer of the first one, let x be equal to 5.646464 goes on like this. Okay, now how many digits are repeating? 2. How many digits in the repeating block? 2. So I should multiply by 100. 100x is equal to, when you multiply by 100, the decimal point will come here. 1, 2 will come here. So 564.646464 goes on like that. You can write how many ever 64s you want because there are so many. First write x is equal to 5.646464 goes on like that. That's the first step. Second step is to multiply x by 10, 100, 1000 accordingly. So here, because the bar is on top of 2 digits, you should find 100x. If the bar is on top of 3 digits, 1000x. If the bar is on top of 1 digit, 10x. So here 100x. 100x means when you multiply by 100, 1, 2. This is x. When you multiply it by 100, 1, 2, it will become here. So 564.64646, see here, it will come here. So 564.6464 goes on like that. எவ்வளவு 64 வேணாலும் போடலாம். நிறைய இருக்கு. Now you should subtract these two. You must subtract these two. So 100x is equal to 564.646464 and x is equal, write the two equations one below the other. 100x first and then x. 5.646464. Okay, and then subtract. 100x minus x is 99x. 100x minus x, 99x. Here after the decimal point, 646464. Here also after the decimal point, 64. So 0 it is. Now 564 minus 5. 564 minus 5. 559. X is equal to 559 by 99. Yeah. For the second one, x is equal to 3.12. Only 5 is going on forever. 3.12, only 5 is going on forever. And the bar is on top of only 1 digit. So we should find 10x is equal to 10x, so it will be 31. 31.2555 goes on forever. Now subtract, write 10x first. 31.25 going on forever. X is equal to 3.1. See, write it carefully. 3.12555 goes on like that. Correct? So 10x minus x, 9x is equal to, see this 5, 5, this 5, 5, this 5, 5, that's 0. 5 minus 5, 0, 5 minus 5, 0, 5 minus 5, 0. 5 minus 2, 3. 2 minus 1, 1. 0.31 minus 3, 28. So 9x is equal to 2813 by 100. First shift the decimal point. Then x is equal to 2813 by 9 into 100. 9 comes for division, no? So x is equal to 2813 by 900. So Ramit, you didn't know that you have to shift the decimal point, is it? Yeah, 28.13. Next step it will become 2813. 2813 by 9 into 100, so 900. This also, you should see if you can simplify it. That is all your work.
Mom, if we can also simplify the answer.
You should simplify. Yes, I am not doing it. You should check if you can simplify it.
Okay, Mom.
Yeah.
If it's whole number, leave it like that. But if it's decimal, shift it.
Yeah.
Which one is it?
What's the answer with the third one?
491 by 100.
Yeah. So when there is no bar, you should use that X method only when there's a bar. This X method only when there's a bar. Sometimes, they'll ask you find, for example, 2.23 recurring plus 1. Say like some 1.6 recurring. So you should work this separately, You will get a fraction for this, you will get a fraction for this, add the two fractions.
They are already
You should not like or denominate like fractions. Yeah. You cannot add like this 2.23 and 1.16 like this you cannot add. You must work this separately using the X method. For this again don't use X, say Y. Let Y be equal to 1.161616. Yeah, then 100Y. So find the fraction for this. Find the fraction for this and add the two fractions. Or if it is subtraction, subtract the two fractions. If it's multiplication, multiply the two fractions. Like you'll get answers like this too. See like this. You'll get two answers like this. So then do whatever the operation is, addition, subtraction, multiplication, or division. Okay, so the third subdivision is 49.61. So this is not X method. It's just 4961 by 100. That's all. X method is only when there's a bar. If there's no bar, no X.